Yo, what's up, y'all? Today we're doing 10 more English mistakes. So this could be anything from pronunciation to spelling or grammar, whatever. So if you didn't see my first video, Top 17 English Mistakes on the Internet, you should watch that. You'll be ahead of the curve, ahead of all the other internet commenters out there. So let's go for 10 more. The first is wreak havoc versus wreck havoc. A lot of people say wreck havoc, W-R-E-C-K. Havoc, that's wrong. It's wreak havoc, W-R-E-A-K. Wreak means to inflict or execute, and havoc means destruction. So you want to actually administer destruction. So that's wreak havoc. If you're wreaking havoc, you're destroying destruction. So you're actually doing the opposite. So you're actually making things peaceful. And that makes no sense. Number 2 is workout versus workout. The first is workout without a space between working out, and workout with a space between working out. So when there's no space between the two words, it's a noun. Like, I had a good workout. That was a good workout. When there is a space between working out, it's a verb. I work out twice a week. Did you work out today? I worked out yesterday. So when there's no space, it's a noun. When there is a space, it's a verb. The next mistake is could care less, could not care less. So the mistake is could care less. That makes no sense. What you're trying to say that you care nothing. You care so little. You care if caring was on a 0 to 100 scale. 0 to 100. If you care 0, you don't care at all. So it's impossible for you to care less than 0. So you would say, I could not care less. I couldn't care less. If you say, I could care less, that means you're somewhere in the middle between 0 and 100. So you care a little, so you can care less. So you don't want to say, I could care less. You want to say, I could not care less. I couldn't care less. Number 4 is the pronunciation of peripheral. Peripheral. Some people say peripheral. That's completely wrong. If you go to dictionary.com or merriam-webster.com, it's peripheral. Peripheral. Number 5 is the pronunciation of eccentric. It's eccentric, not eccentric. Eccentric or eccentric. When you say eccentric, it sounds like email. So you're saying electronic centric. But that's not the word. A lot of people in the exercise YouTube community, they use the word eccentric, but they say eccentric. Like Jeff Cavalier of athletenext.com or Thomas DeLauer, they say eccentric. No, it's eccentric. Eccentric. The next mistake is hearth. Some people, the spelling is Hearth. Hearth. But some people say hurth. You know, the famous game by Blizzard, Hearthstone. Some people actually say Hearthstone. And in World of Warcraft, there is an item called the Hearthstone. The next mistake is the difference between R and our. A-R-E is R, and O-U-R is our. I hear a lot of people saying R. One of the most famous examples is Kate Gosselin from John and Kate Plus 8. One of their original intros is John says, "It might be a crazy life," and then Kate says, "But it's our life." No, it's our life. O-U-R is pronounced our. The next mistake is people saying A for effort. No. The correct idiom is E for effort. So what is the whole rationale behind this? The point is that people don't want to fail. So we know that A is the best grade and F is the worst grade. So the rationale is that I try, so I should get at least an E for effort so I don't fail because it's higher than an F. It's not A for effort. You shouldn't get the best grade just for trying. So the correct idiom is E for effort. That makes sense, right? E, effort. Effort starts with an E. The next mistake is hit or miss. The mistake is, a lot of people say, that is hit and miss. No. The correct idiom is hit or miss. So I hear this a lot on earlier Game Sack episodes. They say that this game is hit and miss. They're saying that some parts of the game are good and some are bad. But what you want to say is hit or miss. You can't be both. Some parts can be a hit. Some parts can be a miss. So it's either or. So this is more of a logical error. So you can't have something be hit and miss at the same time. So if you look at the graphics, maybe the graphics are a hit and some parts are a miss. So it's either or. Can't be both at the same time. The next mistake is the use of the word ironic. The word ironic refers to something that is the opposite of what you might think. So a lot of people use it for the same thing. Like, it's ironic that that cat meowed. No, that's not true. It's ironic that that cat barked like a dog, because it's an opposite. Ironic does not mean the same thing. So if an expected outcome occurs, maybe you could call it foreshadowing or predictable, but it's not ironic.
Well, thank you for joining me on another video. Have a great day.